Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you for today? Are you fun, right? Okay, nice to meet you again in this class. And today our topic is about question tag and conjunction. You can watch and listen my explanation. Thank you. Okay, as I said later, our topic is about question tag and conjunction. Okay, let's see for this one. The first I would like to explain for you, it's about question tag. As we know that question tag here is the kind of question that you can use when you want to emphasize, to confirm about the truth of information submitted previously. And also it is appeared after informative sentence. And related to the answer, you don't require the answer when someone else tried to use the question tag in their sentence. Okay, and here there are some rules. Two rules. If your sentence in the positive one, and then your question tag must be in the negative one. Meanwhile, for the sentence in negative one, and then your question tag is in positive one. Okay, let's see for the examples. That you must remember here is you can use the to be in your question tag, you can use the auxiliary, you can use the modals also. Let's check. For example, for the sentence positive, and then your question tag is negative. You are a student, aren't you? This one, you are a student, is the positive. And then your question tag, question tag here, aren't you must in the negative. She likes mango, doesn't she? Use doesn't because here there is a verb. The verb is likes, and because the subject is she, so the auxiliary is does. So because this sentence in positive, so your question tag must be in the negative. She likes mango, positive. Doesn't she? Negative one. Okay. See here depends on your subject. If your subject here he, so he also here. We have discussed it. Okay, use auxiliary in present perfect tense, have discussed. So your question tag must be in negative because your sentence in the positive one. So haven't we? Have was not. Haven't we? That's the examples for the first rule. And the second rule is if your sentence in negative, so your question tag is in positive. They weren't very happy, were they? Weren't negative, and then your question tag must be in positive. So become were. Were here comes from weren't in the positive sentence. Same like the second example here. He didn't eat spicy food. Didn't eat. Didn't negative, so must be in the positive. Did, you can delete or skip the word not here, become did he. Okay, comes from the subject. She hasn't finished her task. Hasn't, negative, become positive, has. That's about the negative sentence. So the question tag must in the positive one. Okay, let's see the other. This is the using of modals in the question tag. For example, he really can play tennis. Can't he? Because in the sentence here, use modal can. So your question tag must be also use modal. But because your sentence in the positive, so your question tag must be in the negative. Become cannot. Cannot become can't. Can't he? Like that. Open the window. Will you? Let's go home, shall we? So if you look at for the imperative, imperative sentence, so the models here must use will, okay, in positive one. Okay, there is a note here. If you look at the to be am, okay, am in your sentence, okay, must become aren't in your question tag, okay, and then am not, okay, in the negative one, am not become am in your question tag, okay. So if, for example, like I am not a student for positive one first, I am not a student, so your question tag, your question text become I'm not a student, aren't I, like that. That I'm not I, but aren't I, if your sentence in positive, okay, in positive, so your question tag must be in negative one. Different like I'm not a student, am I? That's okay. I'm not a student, am I, for the second note here. And the third note, if you look at for the word like anybody, nobody, no one, everybody, everyone, it's the same like they. Okay, the second part of our topic today is about the conjunction. Okay, if we talk about the conjunction, actually we can use the conjunction when we want to combine, when we want to connect, when we want to join, our words by words, praise by praise, close by close, or maybe sentence by sentence, paragraph by paragraphs, okay, that you can use and apply for your sentence, become your sentence to be more comprehends, so you can use the conjunction. Okay, the next one, there was some kinds of conjunction. Here, the first conjunction is about coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunction here. The kinds of conjunction that we can use also, when we want to connect or combine our word praise or close, that is the equal important. So in that case, you can remember for the verb is fun boys. Fun boys here is for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. That's for the coordinating, the equal. Okay, the equal you can apply for the coordinating conjunction. Okay, for example, we went to the zoo. Okay, we went to the zoo, but we did not have time for the museum. She has to work late tonight, so she cannot make it to the party. Let's go to the beach or mountain. On Friday night, we watch TV and a movie. Okay, so here some words here like but, so, or, and. That's the kind of coordinating conjunction to make your sentence, your words, okay, become comprehensive here. And the next one, the second part of conjunction is correlative conjunction. If we talk about the correlative conjunction, when you want to connect your words, your phrases, your clauses, that also equal important. But in this case, the conjunction is used in pairs. Okay, pairs. Okay, without one, you cannot use it. For example, like both and. Okay, not only and but also. Neither and nor, and either and or. That's the pairs of the correlative conjunction for your sentence. For example, both Bella and Lisa are busy. Okay, both Bella and Lisa are busy. That's the examples of the using of the verb of both and. And then neither kina nor tree was mentioned. The using of correlative conjunction here is by using the word neither and nor. Neither nor, either or. Okay, related to this one, I have explained in the previous meeting for this one. I believe and I'm sure and I'm agree that you have understood about this one. Let's see the next one. Okay, the third part here is called subordinating conjunction. We'll talk about the subordinating conjunction if you want to show about your relationship. Yeah. For example, like showing the time, showing your reason, showing your purpose, and showing your condition. And there are some words that you can use when you want to use the subordinating conjunction in your sentence. For example, like after, before, although, even though, because, as, if, as long as, till, provided that, until, unless, when, once, as soon as, while, whereas, in spite of, despite of, and etc. That all of the words here, you can use if you want to connect your sentence in showing some relationship. For example, when I went to Brastagi, I took a picture of monkey. If we can see the word of when here, when here is showing about the time when I here went to Brastagi. The second examples, Keisha was upset because her boyfriend moved away. The use of because here in showing the cause or reason. That's about the subordinating conjunction. I think it's easy for you, because you have learned about this one in previous meeting, especially when you were in senior high school or in the junior high school, you have learned about this one. Okay, let's see the next. Okay, here I have some question for you, but here we try to answer together first. The first one is there are two persons here for the x and y, and x asks, not asks, but said the test was so difficult. And then y here answered, I don't think so. Okay, let's see. Here use was. Was here is the kind of to be in past tense. So the answer, you must look at the sentence first. Sentence negative or positive? Was without not. So it is positive. So the answer must the question tag in the negative one. Okay, let's see for the negative one. Wasn't it? Was it? Do you? Don't you? Okay, there are two in negative. Wasn't it and don't you? Okay, let's see. It is used to be. So your question tag must be used to be also. So the answer is A. Wasn't it? Was plus not become wasn't. And then it here is a pronoun of the test. Okay, so the answer for number one is A. Next, for number two here, General can't be present this ceremony. Okay, here for the X1 and then Y response, he has meeting. So the sentence in the negative because we can see can't. Can't come from can plus not. So your question tag must in the negative, in the positive, because your sentence in the negative one. So the answer you must use model in the positive one. Okay, let's see for the A. Isn't he? Is he? Can he? Does he? The answer is C. Can he? Because use model can. Next, number 3. We really enjoyed the dinner. The food was so delicious. Enjoyed. Verb and past tense. So your answer must use auxiliary in past tense. Okay? Because your sentence also in the positive one, so your question tag must be in the negative one. Okay, so let's see the answer. A, don't we, aren't we, weren't we, didn't we. Okay, because here is negative, positive, yeah, enjoy in positive and past time, so your question tag must be in negative. And all of the answer is negative. But here past, so the auxiliary is did. Okay, so the answer is D. Didn't we? That's the answer. Next, for number 4. Rose, blah, 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 Donna go to school together. Okay, Rose and Donna. Equal. So the answer is, yeah, good. And Rose and Donna go to school together. The next one, I think this is the last question for you. Will you choose mango or watermelon? Okay. Here, you must choose, okay, one, okay, of two, mango and watermelon. So the answer is, yeah, or, because in choosing one thing from two things or another thing, so your answer is or. Will you choose mango or watermelon? That's the correct one. Okay, that's all about our topic for today. I think it's easy for you. Just talk about the question tag and conjunction. Thank you for your watching and joining to the class. Thank you. See you next meeting. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.